Black Ops 7 is almost here, and there's a lot to get excited about. We'll cover everything you need to know across the single-player campaign and the freshly added co-op, multiplayer, and zombies experiences, as there's something for everyone, especially now with the shared progression across all modes so your XP racks up no matter what you're playing. We'll dig into the endgame, which is a replayable part of the campaign where your abilities, loadouts, and how you approach each encounter actually matter, and each run completely changes depending on the choices you make. We'll also cover the changes to Omni Movement, which adds wall jumps, combat rolls, grappling hooks, and more, so now your movement can make an even bigger impact on your firefights. Multiplayer is bringing new maps, modes, and weapon prestige to really expand progression, along with features like the overclock system for score streaks and field upgrades. And Zombies is back with a massive new map and classic survival maps, giving players fresh ways to survive against zombie hordes. And most importantly, the beta is coming up with early access starting October 2nd and the open beta starting October 5th. Now let's get into it. In 2035, Raul Menendez resurfaces with a cryptic threat to destroy the world in 3 days. The Guild, a powerful tech conglomerate, positions itself as humanity's protector where governments fall short. David Mason and his Spectre 1 team soon discover the mission is bigger than expected, uncovering a terrifying weapon designed to weaponize fear itself. The Black Ops 7 campaign blends covert operations with journeys into the edge of consciousness, sending players across diverse environments from Japan's rooftops to the Mediterranean and even the human psyche. Missions span global hotspots like Nicaragua, Angola, Los Angeles, with the JSOC team navigating both reality and mindscapes without limits. Central to the story is Avalon, a vast city tied to the Guild, whose layered history and secrets drive the narrative and gameplay forward. The campaign rewards players with new abilities that build toward a powerful, replayable in-game experience where survival against overwhelming odds is the ultimate test. It's unclear if the co-op nature of in-game pits us against just enemies or also enemy players. Global progression lets players earn XP, weapon levels, camos, and challenges in the co-op campaign that carry over into multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. In the endgame, every unlocked operator has a unique combat rating that grows through activities, assignments, and defeating enemies. As you level up, you can select power upgrades to boost stats like health, armor, mobility, and damage, or skills that specialize operators into defined combat roles. Escaping successfully preserves your progress with the ultimate goal of reaching combat rating 60 through 60 player-chosen upgrades. Operators can also equip 2 powerful abilities, some exclusive to co-op, such as leaping multiple stories or warping across the battlefield. In-game loadouts let you bring in campaign unlocked abilities, weapons, and gear with successful escapes adding to the field acquisition pool. Failing, however, resets everything including your combat rating. I can't imagine these incredibly powerful abilities can be used against enemy players, but we'll have to see. Multiplayer launches with 13 brand new 6v6 maps, 3 remakes from Black Ops 2, Raid, Hijacked, and Express, as well as 2 new 20 vs 20 maps. All of the maps are set in a reimagined 2035 world that builds on BO2's legacy. At launch, there will be 30 new weapons, 16 debuting for the first time, blending fresh designs with fan favorites and new gameplay mechanics. Weapon Prestige returns for the first time since 2018, adding depth and mastery to your progression. Players can also share custom weapon builds through new build sharing and build code features. Set 10 years after Black Ops 2, multiplayer introduces a range of new perks, attachments, equipment, field upgrades, and score streaks. The new overclock system allows score streaks, field upgrades, and equipment to level up and become more versatile with use. Each successful deployment enhances their functionality, giving players deeper progression and greater customization without unnecessary complexity. For example, the cluster grenade returns from Black Ops 4, scattering many explosives on detonation, with overclocks adding a controllable fuse and an extra grenade. The drone pod field upgrade launches autonomous drones that seek out enemies, with overclock improving launch speed and marking detonation points on the map. These enhancements deepen strategy and player control in combat. We'll see an overhaul to the Omni Movement system that lets players perform wall jumps, mantle ledges, and use combat rolls to enhance mobility and combat strategy. These mechanics create new tactical possibilities and dynamic gameplay opportunities. Tac Sprint has been removed as a default movement option, now available only through an optional multiplayer perk. Tac Sprint is something I've been pretty outspoken against for the last few years, so I'm so glad to see that they're listening to some player feedback. Multiplayer will also see the addition of Skirmish, which is a 20 vs 20 objective mode on large-scale maps. Skirmish stands out with the wingsuit, enabling fast, controlled aerial movement that changes combat and objective strategies. As these maps will be much larger than the traditional 6v6 maps, it's so important to be able to move around the environment quickly. I'm not sure if this is Activision's way to try to compete with a game like Battlefield, but good luck to them. After the events of Black Ops 6, the crew is trapped in the Dark Ether, a surreal, hellish realm where time and space bend. Treyarch is using this setting to push creative boundaries, turning survival into a descent into madness. We'll get a full round-based map at launch where Weaver, Maya, Carver, and Gray encounter alternative versions of the original Zombies crew, including Richtofen, Takeo, Nikolai, and Dempsey in the Dark Ether. These returning legends face twisted realities alongside the Black Ops 6 crew, navigating a world where nothing is as it seems. In BO7, a drivable wonder vehicle provides crucial transportation through the dangerous and unforgiving launch map. I know a lot of people thought it was going to be a Transit remake, but it seems like they went in a different direction. That doesn't mean we won't get a remaster down the road, but for right now it seems like it's a different map. Survival maps return in Black Ops 7, offering pure round-based zombies gameplay focused solely on surviving against relentless undead at various locations. For my OG Zombies players, Dead Ops Arcade returns, which is a top-down twin-stick zombie shooter offering chaotic co-op action, power-ups, traps, and XP progression for up to 4 players. While at first glance this may seem silly, honestly you should try it out because it's a ton of fun. The official reveal is set to happen in just a few weeks, so stay tuned for any more Zombies information. The classic Prestige system returns, and we should know more about the earnable operator skins, blueprints, and rewards before launch. Weapon Prestige adds deep progression, letting players relock weapons, earn unique camos, and unlock exclusive Prestige attachments. Completing multiple Weapon Prestiges with the same weapon leads to Weapon Prestige Master, offering 250 levels and highly coveted rewards for mastery and engagement. Black Ops 7 introduces 4 camo tracks across co-op campaign, multiplayer zombies, and Warzone, with expanded ways to earn them. Post-launch, weekly challenges will offer unlockable attachments, weapons, score streaks, and mode-specific rewards, including 2 seasonal weapon camos. If you played Modern Warfare 3, this will feel very familiar. A full overview of the global progression systems will be provided later in the year. Accessibility remains a focus, including motion sickness mitigation and customizable HUD options for a more comfortable gameplay experience. Even if this doesn't affect you, I appreciate that they're trying to make the game approachable for everyone. Carry Forward lets players transfer select weapons, operators, and cosmetics from a previous Call of Duty game into the next, maintaining loadouts and personalization. Black Ops 7 lets players carry forward various content from Black Ops 6, starting with XP tokens and gobblegums at launch. This was such a contentious topic from MW3 to Black Ops 6, so I appreciate that they're addressing it right away. Weapons, operators, and operator skins will transfer at the start of Season 1, with some exceptions for unavailable or updated equipment and score streak skins. Black Ops 6 weapon camos cannot be used on Black Ops 7 weapons, but remain usable on Black Ops 6 weapons. Warzone integration in Black Ops 7 starts at Season 1, carrying forward operators, weapons, and blueprints, with weapon tuning and a Season 1 rank reset aligned to Black Ops 7's progression. The worldwide multiplayer reveal for Black Ops 7 takes place at Call of Duty Next on September 30th, with live gameplay and a beta launch on October 2nd across all platforms. The Black Ops 7 beta runs from October 2nd to October 8th, split into the early access and open beta periods. Early access begins October 2nd at 10 a.m. Pacific for pre-orders and lasts 72 hours, followed by the open beta on October 5th at 10 a.m. Pacific time for all players, also running 72 hours. In order to join the early access beta, you need to pre-order or be an eligible Game Pass subscriber. While there's so much more content to still be revealed, it looks like Black Ops 7 is shaping up to be a pretty intriguing title. But I will say there's so much competition in this launch window that I'm not sure if they're going to be able to compete with games like Battlefield 6. Do you think Black Ops 7 is going to be a banger, or is it going to be something that just falls to the wayside after the launch?